Credit cards are often marketed as financial freedom in your pocket. Swipe now, pay later. Earn rewards, build credit, and enjoy convenience. But what if I told you that behind those glossy ads and cashback promises lies a system quietly designed to keep millions of Americans trapped in long-term debt today? We're uncovering the dark side of credit cards, things banks rarely explain clearly, because knowing them could change how you use money forever. At first glance, credit cards seem harmless. You're not borrowing cash, you're just delaying payment. That mental shift is exactly where the problem begins. Numerous studies show that people spend significantly more when using credit cards than when paying with cash. When money doesn't physically leave your hands, your brain doesn't register the same sense of loss. This invisible spending leads to higher bills, unnecessary purchases, and habits that slowly erode your financial discipline. Now let's talk about interest, because this is where banks truly make their money. The average credit card interest rate in the United States is extremely high compared to other forms of borrowing. What many people don't realize is that interest compounds daily, not monthly. This means even small unpaid balances can grow faster than expected. Paying only the minimum balance might feel responsible, but in reality, it can lock you into years of repayment and thousands of dollars in interest on purchases you stopped using long ago. Banks also profit from confusion. Credit card statements are intentionally complex. Terms like grace period, average daily balance, and variable APR are there to help you. They're there to overwhelm you. Most users never fully understand how interest is calculated when it starts accruing, or how one late payment can trigger penalty rates that are dramatically higher than the original interest rate. Another rarely discussed truth is how rewards programs manipulate behavior. Cashback, travel miles, and points sound like free money, but they are carefully engineered incentives. Banks know that to earn rewards, people tend to spend more than they normally would. In many cases, the extra spending and interest paid far exceed the value of the rewards earned. What looks like a benefit often becomes a psychological trap, encouraging consumption rather than financial growth. Late fees and penalties are another major profit stream. One missed payment can result in hefty fees, increased interest rates, and a negative mark on your credit report. What's worse is that credit card companies don't need you to default completely. They make more money when you stay just barely in debt, paying interest, fees, and minimums month after month. Financial struggle, not financial success, is the most profitable customer profile. Credit cards also play a powerful role in shaping your credit score, which affects everything from loan approvals to insurance rates. While responsible use can help build credit, the system is unforgiving. High utilization, even if you pay on time, can lower your score. Closing a card can hurt your credit history. Missing one payment can damage your profile for years. The rules are strict, and most people only learn them after making costly mistakes. Then there's the emotional cost. Credit card debt creates stress, anxiety, and a constant feeling of being behind. Many people normalize carrying balances, believing it's just part of modern life. But living with ongoing debt limits your choices. It delays investing, home ownership, entrepreneurship, and financial independence. The opportunity cost of debt is something banks never mention, yet it's one of the most expensive consequences. So, does this mean credit cards are evil? Not exactly. Credit cards are tools, but like any powerful tool, they can either build or destroy, depending on how they're used. When paid in full every month, monitored carefully, and treated as a payment method rather than borrowed money, they can offer convenience and protection. The danger begins when convenience turns into dependency. The real secret banks don't want you to focus on is simple. The less you rely on credit, the more control you have over your financial future. Understanding how the system works puts the power back in your hands. Awareness is the first step toward breaking cycles that quietly drain wealth from millions of people every year. If this video helped you see credit cards differently, make sure to like and subscribe for more honest insights about money, debt, and wealth building. And if you want to take control of your finances instead of letting the system control you, Start by questioning everything you've been told about easy money. Because the most dangerous debt is the kind that feels normal.